Rents are increasing, and this is exactly why. Stay tuned to this episode of Prime Property TV. Promise you, it'll be worth it. Good day, Toronto. Welcome to another episode of Prime Property TV. So glad you could join me here today. Rents are going to increase, and let me tell you why. To be clear, in this video, I'm not specifically talking about why rents are increasing or a specific area that's increasing in the upcoming months. I'm specifically speaking about a long period of time, maybe like 3 to 5 years in the future. I've made a video on why you shouldn't sell your property and then just go end up renting, because the market's very unforgiving, even in the rental side. So if you missed that video, you can watch that by clicking on the bottom top right hand of the screen right here, and you can check out why exactly you shouldn't do that. Now, you see, rents are always increasing because when you have a supply shortage in real estate like we do in Southern Ontario, yes, it's not even Greater Toronto area now, it's all of Southern Ontario, we have a lot of buyers changing and pivoting the requirements of what they want to buy. So when you have a lot of selection, you're able to pick and buy the best of the best. But when you have no selection due to a lack of supply or too much demand, the options become less and less and less. And the end users, the people who are owning them, start to consider houses that have tenants. So you mix that with the market heating up, and then you got landlords who are like, ooh, I can cash out and make a lot of money despite the property being tenanted, then that's a recipe of rents going up. Even though you tend to get less money for the property if it's tenanted, the profits are just so tempting because the market has run up so much and the landlords are gonna sell anyways, right? So if this is the type of real estate content you enjoy, make sure to help us spread the knowledge by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel by clicking on the button over here and sharing this video. Because every week we talk about real estate content that matters most to you, and all of this real talk is because we want to be honest and transparent so that when you do want to make a real estate move, you hope that you think of us and you schedule a call to strategize your future with me. So now I've seen a lot of tenanted properties go on the market in the last 2 to 3 months or so, and they're all being bought. They're all being absorbed. It's not stopping the buyers from, not buying them, right? And as a realtor who works with a lot of investors, for me, it's very hard to recommend these tenanted properties for investors because the rents are below market and it's very difficult to get the tenants out and get the higher rents that are, whatever the market rent is right now. However, as an end user, meaning a person who's going to move into it, the buyer, all they need to do is provide 60-day notice, and then the tenants are out because they're moving in. And as long as the lease is on a month-to-month basis. This means a lot of rental properties that have been bought by end users, people who plan to live them, and those are tenanted, are being displaced by the people moving in. And another reason why I've been saying this demand about real estate is driven by the end user and not by foreign money, because people are buying these places and they're displacing these tenants. How do I know? And what happens to these tenants? They're all given 60 days to find a new place. And the unfortunate thing is that when they were paying maybe $1,500 a month with all inclusive utilities in the last 5 years, they're going to be shocked at why and what the rents are right now. And I know this because as a realtor who fills my clients' investment properties, I see a lot of the applications that I get and that come in. About a third of them in the last 2 months have been applicants that are being evicted right now because their landlord has sold and the person who bought it is moving, kicking them out. And there's so little rental stock right now, and with the demand so high, this is why rents keep increasing. This cycle keeps perpetuating over and over and over again. I saw this happen in 2017 in the condo space when prices, like rental prices, went up 10% for 3 years. And I'm seeing this right now in the low-rise space. This is why it's important to own the house you live in. And the only other kind of safe place where rents are not going to increase on you are probably apartment buildings, because the ownership turnover is much more difficult to get you out, right? Like the end users aren't living in an entire apartment building. So otherwise, this rent cycle will keep increasing as the price of real estate escalates. Rents usually lag behind the price of real estate. And now that nationwide, we've seen the price of real estate go up 30%, I'm curious to see how high rents are going to increase in the next few years. So brace yourself, anyone who's renting or thought of selling and then going to rent. So if you're looking to avoid the rental increase in the coming years by buying your first property, you can schedule a call with me, and I'll put the link right here to find the quickest way for you to get into the market. The link is www.chavzanext.com. Hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of why rental markets are going to be increasing in the next little bit. Until next time, your move, your future. See ya. Now that you're done watching this one, how about this one? Oh, you know what? This one's good too. Ooh, this one's really good. You know what? Just watch them both.